It's time to get a little less serious about wrestling. This is the Alternate Commentary Table with lifelong friends.
Notice your difference in size.
And lifelong wrestling fans.
Each is a very capable performer, and each is a little too clever to give the other boy much of an advantage.
Mitch Hontzias.
Credits himself with a lot of power.
And Dimitri Korolis.
So that he got all that power from drinking raw olive oil all through his youth.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and coming back to the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. That's right, anywhere where you decide to celebrate that wrestling of yours. As we say, you do what you got to do. But what we would like you to do is to subscribe, is to like, is to share, is to do all of those things. But here's what else we want you to do. We want you to get on this Facebook page of ours, okay, the Celebrate Wrestling Facebook page. You know, come say hi, pop in, engage. And for those that are already there, hey, nice to be with you. Do a little search for the merch, celebratewrestling.com. There's a lot of content week to week. There's not only the ACT, we got a whole charcuterie of pods, if you will. Slew, if you will. That's right. That's right. Speaking of slew, what's your thought on the slew foot?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
It's a cheap move.
I think it's a cheap move, but I think that it's a good move that's underutilized as a general practice.
I agree. I mean, more wrestlers should be using the slew foot.
Yeah, just
do what you got.
Do what you got.
Little sweep. Sweep the leg. Maybe the greatest line in a movie of all time.
I think
Sensei,
so.
I said sweep the leg.
Is The Karate Kid really not the greatest movie that has a montage in it?
Yes.
I got to put Rocky up there too, man.
And you know what? As I said it,
but Rocky doesn't.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, but they don't have the song, right?
That's true. They don't.
You're the best around. I mean,
the best
around, right? Theme songs. See? Wrestling rears its head in all the pop culture.
Don't make me pull it out.
Mitch.
Don't make me pull it out.
I'd rather you just play the John Cena music then.
Oh, right.
Don't pull out any of your hot takes here.
So Mike just put out a post that he's going to get the show on, but because we know he's in like kind of the camping area, his editing skills won't be as strong. So we're going to go we're riding the line.
We're riding the line. Buddy, he's Ultimate Warrior. Now he's in parts unknown, doing things unknown.
And soon we're going to be from Death Valley if he gets his hands on us. Let's get into it. Let's talk a little bit of wrestling and what's going on right now in the world of, real quick, Maple Leaf Wrestling kind of was on TSN here up in Canada the other day. So this was kind of, to me, kind of like what TNA has a kind of a little partnership with the WWE, right? The Maple Leaf Wrestling promotion that I saw has a little bit of a, well, Don Callis was one of the co-commentators, so they're kind of affiliated with the AEW. I will say this, great to see, good crowd. It was in Toronto or like just outside of the Toronto area. It was all good. Fans were going at it. The wrestlers, recognizable. You'll know who they are. I like it. I was actually...
How was the ramp?
Let me tell you something. There was no ramp. It was a good walkway. You know what I mean? There wasn't a ramp like the AEW ramp, which, once again, don't get on my nerves. Horribly done. I just don't get why they need the ramp. Why isn't anybody fighting the ramp? Why? This is such a big point of contention.
I want to talk to somebody behind the scenes and figure out why they picked that ramp, because I can't figure out why, for a production standpoint, you would do that.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying. It doesn't.
Oh, Jamie, now you're getting Mitch really going here.
All right, so let me just get back to it. You know what I think? I'm going to say this. On behalf of Mike and me and you and the rest of the Dungeon crew that does it, and of course the Hart family that's putting Dungeon, I'm telling you, if they, obviously bringing Dungeon back, there was a reason, right? They're like, we know that the people want it.
Right.
This used to be a big thing. It was a weekly thing. I'm saying, oh, Jerry, there's a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I saw what they did. They did great. But the difference between, let's say, Dungeon and this, with all due respect, is obviously promo. Yeah. Like, production promo. And production. That's really the big difference here. I'm saying, quality of wrestling, I'll take Dungeon. I'm not trying to cut anybody down. Give me the Harlow. Give me the rest of the crew.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Give me our champion Chris Knight. I'll take it.
The people's champ.
The people's champ.
I mean, we got Mo, we got Tommy. They were already working with AEW.
Exactly.
So.
I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's the kind of quality you get.
Yeah, and you know what? It's good. It's good for Canadian wrestling as
Yes,
well, right? Just to get some TV exposure and put it on the map. I think just wrestling is so hot right now.
Yeah.
Just everywhere. And now we're getting to the point where people do want to see these alternative and up and coming promotions because that's where you get the gold. And what I like is like back in the day it was like Ring of Honor. Like back in the day it was like, hey, if you're a Ring of Honor fan, like you went to the depths of hell to watch wrestling. Like that was like a crew in a world unto its own.
Like ECW.
Like ECW, but even where you're like, okay, like no, this is the wrestling I like.
Do you know what that is?
What?
That's when you know you're addicted to wrestling.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like when I hear Mike sometimes going, man, that's a lot of wrestling. That's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
Like this is a guy that really enjoys this world, and if he thinks it's too much, then it's too much. And if back in the day when ECW that was a cult. With all due respect, but it was a cool cult to be a part of, right?
Yeah. And you're right. I should say that it wasn't like, they was exactly the same. You're right. ECW, Ring of Honor,
They were cool, man. Like if you knew about ECW back in the day, you were kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right?
You're like, what?
What, right?
You're like, let me show you.
What's a Sabu?
One of the first piece of wrestling like media I owned was a bootlegged burnt ECW DVD.
And bootlegged, right?
Yeah.
Like that's where you're like,
It makes all the sense
where
in the
someone
world.
printed the cover,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
But couldn't get quite the whole printing on the cover. It was like EC half of a W.
Yeah. It was so bad. But I was like,
Yes.
what is this? And like,
Yes.
exactly. It was like, what's a Sabu? And like that, oh man, the ECW stadium was so cool. Have you seen any wrestling, if we're talking about here in Calgary, at the Plaza Theater?
No.
So they've done wrestling at the Plaza Theater. It's well, you know what? I'll say the name. It's Top Talent. They're Harlem's production.
Okay.
And when they do it there at the Plaza, it has that ECW feel because there's a second balcony that goes all
See, the
way
ECW,
around.
dude, that ECW balcony was like...
Yeah.
WWE had that for a little while in a couple of venues they went to.
They did, but the that was iconic because how many people flew off that balcony?
Yeah.
I know. And that's what made it happen. Remember back in the day, too, where WWE first came onto the scene, like was on TSN or our sports network up here in Canada for the first time, and it looked like a theater. Like it was a theater kind of
Well, that was
venue.
that. What was that place called? Not the ICO Pro or no, that was a sponsor. But
I can't remember. But
I know what you're talking about.
And now
yes,
look at them.
Yes.
Filling out Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Filling out Riyadh. Like, how far has wrestling come?
And we thought that was the biggest thing of all time back then. But when you start seeing like they were kind of struggling at that point. But you're right. They had when it was Raw's War.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. Well, speaking of that, as we talk about wrestling today, two of the biggest superstars are going to meet in 2 weeks. Where? SummerSlam. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. I loved it. I told you a couple weeks ago. They just said, hey, I want to fight you. We have to get this over and done with. And now the, what do you want to call it? Now the name calling.
It's getting hurtful.
You know what? Whoever said sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will ever hurt me is a liar.
Yeah.
Because those things hurt.
They do.
I'm not even a part of their argument, and I can get it. It's not nice.
It's damaging.
It is. It's you know what? Because this is the one thing as a wrestler, do you take it serious or not? Do you know what I'm saying? Seth and Roman, from what I understand, are good friends. Like they are buddies, right? In real life. Maybe not. But are they after you hear some of the things that are being said? Because they're not wrong.
Yeah.
And they're kind of deep.
Yes.
You know, like if I turn to Dimitri and say to him, your hair, it's not as good as Jamie's hair, just whatever. And
exactly.
Not that it's
Mitch,
true.
I know.
But
wrestling's the most passive aggressive allowable thing on the planet. Like, for example, if I walked up to Mitch and said, like people do criticize you on your height behind your back. Again, I don't mean that.
Like, Jamie, if I went to you now and said, listen, I don't want to say anything, but a lot of people think Dimitri's a little arrogant. I'm not saying it to like her. I'm just telling you what people are saying.
100%. Like if I were to turn around and say, me and my buddies on the golf course were to talk about like how Mitch just, isn't the same, hasn't been Mitchy lately. It's part of the show.
Jamie, imagine now me having to try and defend the whole time that people are constantly saying things about Dimitri and how he came from the bottom and now he thinks he's over the top.
Right?
Or
You know what I mean? If I were to turn around and say, there are people saying that Mitch, they just can't stand his face, as a face.
I could see,
and
like me and you, we're
that didn't mean anything.
That meant nothing to me.
That was
zero.
That was nothing. No semblance of reality.
Zero. Nothing.
Really? Really?
Listen to me.
Is that what they're saying?
No.
You guys have decades.
By the way, he's losing it. He's losing it.
You son of a bitch.
You don't think I know what you guys were saying on the golf course? You don't think I know?
We said it all. We all mean it. I hate wrestling.
You guys have decades of experience with each other, so you have like a whole well to go through.
Well, we can keep going.
Oh, yeah, we can make a whole show out of it if he wants to keep going. My hair.
So how did they come back from this? Like, what happens here? What are we doing?
I think instead of wrestling, they should talk it out.
No.
In a Dr. Phil match.
That'd be a good. That's a great idea.
It starts Dr. Phil, ends Jerry Springer.
Yes. So what are you thinking? I love this this little rivalry that they built here. It kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You didn't think the trajectory was going here, and then it just did.
Right.
And I like it. And it's almost like Seth Rollins got to really escape. Now it's starting to make sense why they just cut the Braun Breaker stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It's a really good point. And speaking of that, let's jump over to the Vision for one quick second.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, now you got a little bit of a crew assembling here, right? We talked about it last week. The Maxine Dupree comes out. They've got to do, like, look, physically, no one can match her. She's gorgeous. She's got all the right attributes. She can even kind of wrestle. Her promos are horrendous. All she really had to do was stand in the ring. Otis comes down to basically confront her and maybe tell her how he really feels. Yeah. As we all kind of see.
Like we just did.
Is this going to be George the Animal Steel with Miss Elizabeth? Maybe. That's kind of what we're seeing here.
Yeah.
But can I also be honest? Austin Theory's right. What are you doing? You can't match Austin Theory, Otis. If she loved you, she would have stayed with you. Yeah. You just gotta go. I love that they're playing on the heartstrings. Absolutely love this.
Me too.
But Maxine Dupree's got to bring a little bit more, maybe more, less. I don't know how to do it.
More grit on the sandpaper.
Something, yeah. You don't need to talk. You don't need to say much to get your point across.
Yeah.
Don't talk too much because she almost wrecked it. Is what I'm kind of.
I agree. At. Like it was almost like she was trying to act too hard.
Yes.
She's like, "This is my audition for
Odyssey.
The Odyssey or WWE the musical. Like I need to.
That's right.
I need to show."
I loved how Otis is like. Do you see it? Like I don't know how they did it because I think like the last time, like maybe a few months ago when he was like big on TV, or maybe it's almost a year ago when he was big on TV doing the Chad Gable stuff. Decent set of hair. I don't know how they made him look like he's balding. Like I don't know if they like went in there and shaved or if they pulled it out, but like he's doing the Paul Heyman thing where he looks like he's falling apart because he is. He's seeing a woman that he might love, like going to the dark side and all of this, and like he's really getting into the character.
He was too much in the friend zone.
Yeah, way too much.
And that's the thing. Like how, actually, hold on. I'm going to bite my tongue. I was going to say something really bad.
Okay.
But he was just in the friend zone.
Yeah.
See, Mike, even when you're camping, I can behave.
Yeah, he definitely stayed in that camp a little too long. Got himself, obviously. Now she moves on to, I guess communication really here was the key.
Right.
Otis should have talked to her sooner. Now it's a little too late.
Yeah.
But what I'm kind of going with the Vision here is I'm seeing something. And follow me on this.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Here's
Jamie, look at his face.
The what if of what ifs.
See, that's that face I was talking about. See that face? That's a gross face.
Paul Heyman at the end of that segment.
It's everyone else saying it. Sorry.
Paul Heyman at the end of it said something like, "You don't need me." Basically, Maxine will take over my duties. You don't need me anymore. So Paul Heyman kind of walked away from the Vision.
Yeah, he's silent,
right? There was something said during that promo. I can't remember what it was said, but Seth Rollins brought up the word Vision. Mm-hmm. What if, with the new accumulation of the bloodline, what if this is Seth wins or is about to win? Something happens at SummerSlam. Obviously, he's going to win or not win. Yeah. Bloodline gets involved, but so does the Vision. And all of a sudden, Seth gets the Vision back. Bloodline's forming, and then we're off to War Games. Do you see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, if you look at it, you got Seth, you got Braun, you got Logan, he'll probably be okay by then, and Austin. So there's 4. You got Roman, you got Jay, Jimmy, and Jacob. You got 4, but you kind of mostly want 5. Sammy comes back to the Bloodline as the 5th. Bronson Creed comes back as the 5th for the Vision.
Or Reed. Bronson Reed.
Say? Creed. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so what about this? So are you saying the Heyman goes back to the Bloodline?
No, I say Heyman basically, I can almost see the Heyman just staying out of everyone's way. Just, I'm done with everyone. Maybe go CM Punk way. Maybe he goes back to the CM Punk or something. But I'm not saying, like, the Paul Heyman kind of said, I'm just done with you guys.
Yeah.
And then Seth said something in his promo. He used the word Vision somehow in some way that I was like, did he just kind of give us a little bit of a nugget?
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
That would make sense.
Breadcrumbs, yeah.
That would make sense because you're right. You got to think about, of course they think about these things, but you got to write War Game. That makes sense, Mitch.
I like that.
What if?
If they steal this from us, I'm telling you right now.
We know.
We know.
We want credit.
This is on credit.
Yeah.
All right. Just so, as we head into SummerSlam, Minnesota. So Chad Gable, we said, I've said it at least, and I think you guys agree. I don't like what they've done with him since the whole Lucha thing. They're heading into Minnesota. That's his hometown. Would you look at that? He won the gauntlet match for the Intercontinental number 1 contender match.
Good match.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, it was.
Fun. Yeah.
It was well done.
It was all done.
Yeah.
So we saw Sammy win in Riyadh, right?
Yep.
Hometown, Saudi Arabia. That's his. And we're about to see Chad Gable, basically. So why not just give it to Chad now, is what I'm kind of getting at.
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same. But if we all know this is going to happen.
Yeah, but sometimes you need, like, it's that 5 seconds when he wins it in his hometown,
right,
that you need for the tear jerk reaction.
I hear you. Yeah. But what if, what would happen if he didn't win it? Is that the ultimate screw job? Like, we talk about the Brett screw job all the time.
What if he goes super heel in front of his hometown?
Oh. But how does he go super heel? Like by just starting to fight the Luchas again, which he's kind of already done?
I just don't know, Mitch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel like I feel like they almost have to not give it to him to get him back to where he was a minute ago. They've got him off track. Bring him back by doing what you just said.
Yeah.
Get him to be a heel, which means maybe not winning it.
If you want to go the heel route, I would have him beat Penta and just not stop. Just like put him in the ankle lock, put him in the Kurt Angle lock, like break Penta's leg, whatever you want to do for the character. And now you've got 6 other guys that are going for that same belt, and they just keep feeding him to him. And like evil heel Chad Gable just keeps holding on to locks for way too long. Every match ends with a ref pulling guys off, and it's just Chad Gable destroying people Kurt Angle style for 6-7 weeks until WrestleMania.
I just like the idea of
that.
Throw a wrench in it. Because right now, we all just kind of see this happening. Like yesterday at SmackDown, they're doing the number 1 contender match now because Rhea's hurt, right? So they're doing an interim championship.
I like that interim thing.
I found it a little weird that Tiffany beat out, who was it that she beat? From Fatal Influence.
Yeah.
I don't like that the Fatal Influence wrestler didn't win. Sorry, her name eludes me right now. But the reason is because she's again going home, right? And I'm like, you're not going to give her the belt now, the interim belt, while we wait for Rhea to come back. Because what a great setup that is, where Rhea will probably appear.
Yeah.
And hold up her belt and whoever wins the ladder match, which, by the way, love the idea of a ladder match.
Yeah, I like that whole setup there. That was perfect.
Yeah, I love that. I think it worked out even better than they anticipated. They're like, you should get hurt more.
Yeah. I think it was a little last minute change up skis.
I like that.
I love that.
Yeah. Thoughts on the Brock Lesnar? By the way, that stat I gave you where he hasn't wrestled in...
True.
It was true. And on top of it, he came to Monday Night Raw again,
Yeah.
didn't wrestle, didn't even touch anyone. I have a question for everyone. How is it that Obafemi's not in jail? He assaulted an officer. And many of
An
them.
officer? How about officers? By the way,
Yeah.
he threw that first guy over the rope so up and hard and down.
Yeah.
That guy deserves the Christmas bonus early.
That guy is on the cusp of going, should I be a wrestler one day? I believe he quit wrestling right after that segment.
Well, we had said earlier before the pod started that Obafemi was in shot put.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's in NCAA champion.
I didn't realize human shot put was an Olympic event. It should be now.
It is now.
It is it would be because I think he wins.
Him and Brody King could do human shot put.
You've got to be 3 stones.
You gotta be. If you know, you know. I think I love the continuation of the Brock Lesnar Obafemi thing. I like that Brock Lesnar's kind of playing the heel part, little cheap shots, bringing like it's so like not like Brock Lesnar and being cheeky. But yeah, it's setting up good. I enjoy it. But man, Obafemi, dude, this guy is a wrecker. He's a wrecker.
Yeah,
it's gonna be. But here's the thing: I'm jaded now. I'm hurt because when Brock at WrestleMania lost like a man, took his lumps, put his gloves in his shoes in the middle of the ring, walked away. We all cried.
Yeah.
Okay, we all cried a little. Then comes back, broke my heart. I don't believe anything now. Meaning, if Oba wins or Brock wins, is this really the last time they fight? I know it's Hell in the Cell. I don't believe anything anymore. That's my problem. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what I want. I want a little piece of me wants Brock to win to make it. Let's go 4. Maybe it ends at 2 at this. I don't know. But a little piece of me doesn't know what I want now. They wrecked me, Dimitri. I don't know.
You seem hurt.
I am hurt. Because they had that perfect. I'm sorry. They had it perfectly done.
Yeah, they did.
And now they're just like, they're scraping off the gravy and putting it back on.
It's never enough. It's kind of like, still at the same time, it's like John Cena. Just end it. Like, do we really want him back? I mean, he wasn't.
Hey. Of course we want him back. We need him back.
No.
Who's talking to you? No one's talking to you.
Look, I want John Cena to end still on a high, and I don't want him to come out with an American flag and get booed. Like, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I get you.
You don't want that.
What's your thoughts on the CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, friendship, not friendship? I mean, we're heading into Saturday night's main event tonight, where Gunther and Zayn tag team match against Cody and CM. If Gunther and Sammy win, it becomes a 4-4-way at SummerSlam. Not bad.
Not bad.
If they don't, it stays the way it is, CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. But are they friends? Are they not friends? What's happening here? And then CM Punk even made a slight remark about maybe they want to go after tag team championship belts. How about you guys just tag once together before we jump to that realm?
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. To really know the friendship, you just got to tag with a buddy.
Right. So they're buddies.
I think they're buddies. But what you find out when you do a tag team with your buddy, that's when you find out when you're real friends.
That's true. That's when you get chemistry.
You got to know each other.
You get to really know each other.
You will see and feel things that you don't know.
Yeah.
That you never have before.
When you put your hand out and you get the tag.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? You
Totally.
know. Yeah, you'll know. Like, oh, okay, that was a hard tag. I got to get in quicker than I thought.
Yeah,
you know
that's right.
Yeah.
And that's why the Clash in Paris is usually the best time.
That's the best time to do a tag team. You're absolutely right. Yeah, exactly.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
I'm down for this one. This is.
Oh, we know.
I wasn't going to watch the Saturday night main event. There wasn't anything that really drove me to take my time off on a Saturday night to watch it. But this match here, win, lose or draw, it's going to be such a cool match. You have that can they be friends? Can they work together between all 4 of the wrestlers? Usually it's one tag team and then a pair of will they, won't they? But now it's 4 guys who hate each other.
Right.
So I think it's just at one point in time, we're probably just going to see an AEW style party brawl where it's just 4 guys beating the hell out of each other. Doesn't matter what team they're on.
Yeah. You know, that's a great point right there. But you're right. I am intrigued on this one too, because there's a lot. And as Mitch really set it up nicely, there's so many implications to what direction this is going to go. And you know what? I got to give the WWE credit in this 2026 year, especially post post WrestleMania. They're making us guess again.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
I agree. They are doing a good little job. This is why when we talk about, on the sports show, we talk about the dog days of summer. I'm okay with wrestling doing their little reset right now during the summer.
You said it last week, and I re-listened, and it stuck with me. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
That the summer break or certain areas where it's like, they almost have to plan for an off season within the season.
Yeah.
We all need a little break. CM Punk just had 2.5 months off.
Must be nice.
It must be nice.
Instantly comes back and gets a belt.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't mind it, but it does kill. Like we talked about it last week as well, right? And the internets were fluttering with it. His whole shtick was, you gotta be here all the time, man. You gotta do it. And then all of a sudden he goes, like, I like it. If you're gonna be a contradictory, but he's not the heel. Like, he is, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's not that shtick yet. The one thing that WWE is definitely riding is the Danhausen, right? Tomorrow or tonight, Saturday night's main event, he's taking on the McDonough, right? Mm-hmm. But you know that's going to lead into the Dominic Mysterio situation. Like Dominic's eventually going to... And then what you got is you got a Danhausen and a Dominique, which no one would have had this on their bingo card as maybe being the greatest thing that's ever happened to wrestling.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I love every part of it.
Right?
I know you guys, maybe you did see it, but down in AAA, there was El Grande Americano was going against like their version of like the Bloodline, like the big heel faction down there.
I think they're called the Dogs or something.
Something. Anyway, and you know who comes out for the save? Out of anybody out there, the king of the luchas himself.
Yes,
Dominic
I did see this.
Comes out, and then they like hard cut before the handshake. So I don't know what's going on there. That's
interesting.
That is interesting because you're right, Jamie. Great point. How is he a good guy kind of now down there, but a kind of a heel guy up here?
Oh my goodness, he's American Spring Break greaseball.
That's it.
Super 9-to-5 corporate married guy, but has the side piece somewhere else. Yeah. And he thinks no one's watching.
No one sees
but
it.
there's a private eye that's capturing it all for the divorce man.
Click, 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 click,
click, click. He's under full surveillance. He thinks that no one knows.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I like. See, I saw that. You're right.
Yeah.
Dominic coming in doing the save was kind of, I think the whole crowd, if I could speak on their behalf, they were like, what is it? But they weren't grossed out by it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of liked it, but didn't know if they should like it, but they liked it.
Yeah.
But up here, if he did that, not too many people would like it.
Can't do that.
Can't do it up here.
He's Mr. Worldwide.
He really is.
Yeah.
He's the people's world. Give him the world championship.
I got a question. So yesterday,
at one point in time, he will 100%.
Oh, eventually.
I think so.
He's got to be. I mean, look, his dad was Eddie Guerrero, and he's got to be as well.
Yeah, he would be the greatest heel champion, maybe of all time.
Oh, because he's got so many decades of ammo.
Right before I jump over to AEW, I wanted to bring this up. I saw on SmackDown, look, we talked about the tag team division not being the greatest. Why is it the War Raiders and Fraxium was one of the best tag team matches I've seen in a while?
I know.
And P.S., why isn't Fraxium the tag team champions?
And where did the War Raiders come from again?
Triple A.
Right? You know what I mean?
They're the champs down there.
Yeah, but you know, like they're gone for so long, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh.
I can't remember which one. It's not Ivor. What's the other guy's name? The bigger dude.
Don't know.
That guy, and
Can't
I
remember.
think Wade Barrett said the best. At 300 plus pounds, 350 pounds, so what is that, 5 stones? That dude can move like a ballet superstar.
He's like Chris Farley.
Yeah.
Even better. I'm telling you, this guy's making moves. I mean, look, he's got like easily 150 pounds on me, maybe 200 pounds on me. And this guy's moving around like he's doing Swan Lake. Like this guy's beautiful. He's just so elegant.
Where'd you train, Bolshoi? Where'd you learn that?
Killer Kowalski? No, just over here. The
Bolshoi ballet in Novosibirsk.
Yeah, like his I don't know if they call it the Pele kick, but like his like bicycle kick, like it's nuts that a guy can kick 6 feet in the air and still weigh our combined weight.
Yeah, like what would he be if he was lean and in full shape? He'd be the greatest.
He'd be Will Ospreay.
He'd be a Will Ospreay. Absolutely, you would.
All right, see that way? That's how I got to AEW.
Yeah,
You saw what I did there?
Hey.
Now, Will Ospreay might think he's the best because he's about to maybe beat the best. What's his name? Relax,
Mitch,
George.
Mitch.
Relax.
No,
Okay?
See, George, don't let him get to you, okay? And George is one of the people that I was talking about.
Kenny Omega, the God, the Cleaner. By the way, you can't have those two monikers are completely weird and different.
The Cleaner is like not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, look at me, the butler.
yeah. Oh no, it's the chauffeur.
It feels very 90s wrestling.
Oh no, it's the window cleaner.
It's recycle pickup. Like you can't.
It's the gardener.
Oh no,
It's the pool pH balancer.
the podcaster.
What? Like those are the worst names you're at. Absolutely.
You know what was worse than that?
Yeah.
His celebration. That's your celebration. Wait, you wanted me to watch this? What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
The Young Bucks come. The only ones that come. What is this?
Yeah, you're right.
You wanted a party? This is the party you
And
wanted
by
to
the
show
way,
me?
they're like, we changed the belt. I'm kind of looking. Am I the only one? When they looked, and I'm like, what was the change? It looks like the same belt to me.
I don't know.
Is there
anymore.
a difference, Jamie? Did I miss something?
The leather pattern changed a little bit, but I think the change was more of just like a spit in MJF's face, because he called it his big Burberry belt, and now you can't call it the Triple B anymore.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to throw a party. Throw a party, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get more than two people out there.
Well, I'll give you.
Yeah, that's not a party.
Yeah, when Kevin Knight came out, right, to kind of wreck the party
Yeah.
or the hangout, I don't
Yeah.
even know what you want to call it. Where did this guy come from?
Thank you.
How did he get the invite to not to come to the party, but like, how are you relevant? How is this? I've said this before on the show. He went from here hanging out with Speedball Bailey
Yeah.
to up here.
He's
How did this happen?
He's AEW's Dimitri.
He's
He
AEW's
thinks he's big time.
That's right. It's not me saying it, man.
No,
it's not
again,
me saying it.
no,
I'm
that's
just
what I'm
telling
saying.
you what the others are saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying. Right?
It's
not
like
a
your
big deal.
face. That's why it wasn't me. I don't think that.
Listen, I
don't
get it.
think that.
No. Darby Allin, again, almost died on our watch. Like, Brian Cage, where we talk about Obafemi shot-putting humans,
Yeah.
Brian Cage did the same, but this time he said, I wonder if I can hit his head against that pole.
Yeah.
And he did.
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
They banned lawn darts for children to play with,
Right.
and they should ban like Darby Allin for people to play with, because that guy, how is he not dead?
Oh my goodness, Darby Darts.
Darby darts.
AEW.com.
But I'll tell you this. Forget the birthday party or whatever that was. Forget the lawn dart situation. Kyle Fletcher and Commander put on a show of shows. Commander is maybe really underutilized. Maybe AEW.
They better be careful because they'll if they don't utilize them, they'll penta him. Meaning,
Yeah.
you had it the whole time. Goes over there.
Right.
I'm telling you now with Triple A. And now with the WWE and just all that exposure, like they're lucky they had a succession planner for Penta. Maybe not, but he's great. So Jamie, you sent the matchup.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, do you guys see this? And I didn't because I was playing a little catch up.
Right.
But I went back and I watched it, and I'll say this: that might have been the best match of the year.
So far, it's fun. And
I
where
put
else?
it top 5 for sure.
Yeah, I agree
like
with
4
Jamie.
or 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Well, Jamie, I'll let you jump in real quick. What I saw in that match, not just Commander, but what about Kyle Fletcher? 'Cause
Yes.
For a dance partners to happen, you gotta. Kyle Fletcher, man, that dude is on his game. Ever since he cut his hair, which AEW, ACT, we pulled it off.
Yeah.
We said it. He has been absolutely. But them together was maybe the best combination that I've seen in a long time. So top 5, I agree. But wow, they were just really synced in that match.
So that's going on my list of like whenever I tell people like, oh yeah, I work with wrestling, I do this kind of stuff, and they're like, man, wrestling's all fake. And I was like, look, watch this man run 14. Oh no, it's AEW, so it's a 20-foot ring from corner to corner.
Oh man,
on a half-inch steel cable.
Yeah.
Like, that is Olympic level balance. Like, get rid of the balance beam. No, the balance beam, that's way too wide.
and then the move.
And then he does the move. And then, like, Kyle Fletcher catching him and doing, like, that super Canadian destroyer. And the way Kyle Fletcher sells those, like, kicks to the head, where he just, like, folds in half and lands straight on his butt. Like, first of all, that's got to hurt. Like, that's a lot of weight going straight down. But yeah, just those guys running each other around. They're flipping. They're doing everything. And Commander does such a good job of selling and like being expressive in a mask. Because, you know, sometimes that's kind of hard. Like, how do you express all this pain and stuff like that? But that dude really...
You need a safe word.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That dude really looks like he's getting broken all the time, and he does such a good job. Like, that is such a cool match, and I would definitely show that to
You know
anybody.
what I can't figure out? I sit there and I watch them put this match together. When you have matches like this,
Yeah.
at what point in time, like, you have to be so in sync when basically in the ring they're like, okay, let's do this move or something next. I get that they talk about certain things.
I agree.
Okay, but you can't practice everything that they did, and they're doing these move sets, back to back to back. I'm like, you guys are dialed in. I don't know how they do that, you guys.
Every time we talk about wrestlers that just come into the game, this, that, the other, they come from some other sporting background. Would you not kind of agree? Where we just said Obafemi was a shot putter, football guys are in wrestling.
Yeah.
We're the gymnasts. Imagine a gymnast, a world-class gymnast. I know, but you know what? I'm going to be honest. We'll talk about it next week. We don't have time.
Yeah.
Boy, has she fallen off.
Oh,
I'm telling you, top to bottom, I am just kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm actually, if I'm WWE, but that's kind of where at the beginning of the show I said they're letting her in the ladder match now. They're trying everything to try to make her relevant again. I get it. She's got the look. She doesn't have the promo skills. She's got the moves to some degree. I don't know what it is about her. Something's off completely. I don't know what it is.
She does do really good in ladder matches, though. Like, her previous
And
ladder
maybe
matches
that's why.
have been really good.
But I know who else is great in ladder matches, and that's Chelsea Green, and she better be in it.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
thank you.
Let's get down to the alternate scenario.
Ooh.
So I got a couple this week. I know
Okay.
I've been lackluster on them the last little while. So
I didn't want
Billy-
to say it. Sports Illustrated was saying it.
Were people
And the
saying
Bleacher
it?
Report was saying it.
I hate. I have to agree with them on this one. This is the worst one. Billy Gunn this week on some wrestling feed was asked who the most intimidating wrestler he's ever dealt with, and he said Brock Lesnar. That seems pretty obvious. Take away Brock Lesnar, I'll tag you in. Who's the most intimidating wrestler you think you would ever have to... Like, who is the most intimidating guy if you had to step in the ring? Who would you be absolutely scared senseless to be in the ring with? I'll tag you in.
Based on looks, oh man, I mean, like Andre the Giant, the Great Khali, all of those like 7 foot something tall monsters. Like, if I have to go all the way back till I almost tip over, that's scary. On reputation though, New Jack, man, like you couldn't pay me to be in the same room.
That's a good one.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
Yeah.
So I think for me, you nailed it for me. It's Andre the Giant. Like, if you're in there, it's one of those, there's nothing you could do. It's nothing you could do. Like, you'll hit him, it'll just be like,
Yes.
But like, it's over for you.
7 feet tall, 500 pounds, drunk Frenchman.
Right? Well, the New Jack, though.
That's a good one.
That's a really, really good one. So I'm going to go, I like your answer. I'm ripping Andre. Mitch?
You know what? Really quickly, I didn't have an answer for it. I didn't think about it as much. I would probably say Yokozuna.
Yeah.
Only because his moves, like, I'm sure he from what I understand, he was a great wrestler. Like, he did everything as safely as possible. But when you're like 400 plus pounds and you do that jump off the second rope onto your chest, I'm going to say he can't really control gravity. Like, I don't think he could.
Yeah.
I feel like that would hurt quite a bit. So here's the second one. So Nick Aldis is maybe out. Maybe out as the GM. Lawyers are talking. I don't want to get into it, okay? He called me. I called him. We got everyone working on it. But should he be out? Who should be the new GM for SmackDown? Anybody you want. I'll tag you in.
I think we got a glimpse of it on SmackDown, and I think the Adam Pearce. What if he's been behind it all for managerial control? But keep it Adam Pearce till it comes back. Jamie?
You know who I would love to see have another good run with it? And, now that they're kind of like, we talked about it a little bit earlier, they're pairing him off from some of these different groups. I'd love to see a good heel manager, Paul Heyman.
What does it say right here? Pulling out the notes. Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Done.
What? Well, I'll tell you, we unfortunately have to be done for this week, but we're not done with wrestling. So we got Saturday night's main event coming up tonight. We got SummerSlam. It's the summer of the Slam. But more importantly, we want to thank you, all of you. Shout out to the Greek World Order, the GWO, for tuning in every single week to listen to us here in the Alternate Commentary Table, brought to you by the Celebrate Wrestling Podcast Network. CelebrateWrestling.com, the Facebook page. Check out McGuire on Wrestling and Legends and Champions to follow with our friend from the other side of the pond. But from the other side of the rail, we got to sign out.
Chair shot.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. Again, good solid tag team.